is becoming more likely, with 2 states announcing trials today. New South Wales and Victoria will examine the issue, while Western Australia is calling for a national study.
9-year-old Tara O'Connell suffers from catastrophic epilepsy of infancy, a condition that used to trigger up to 200 seizures a day. But nearly 2 years ago, her mother Cherie O'Connell agreed to put her on a treatment using cannabis oil.
She went down to about 10 seizures rather than 65 plus. We thought it was just a fluke, but as the days went on, the seizures got less and less. About 10 days after she started it, she stopped having seizures.
Medicinal cannabis use has not been lawful in Australia since the 1950s, but now that's changing. New South Wales says it will establish a clinical trial to explore how cannabis can help treat terminally ill patients. Premier Mike Baird has told Parliament he was moved to act after meeting 24-year-old Daniel Haslam, who uses cannabis to relieve the pain of his bowel cancer.
It's time we did something. It's time we helped him. It's time we helped those across this state in similar positions. Why not take a stance to say to the rest of the country, this matters?
It's really important for Daniel and for so many other people. It was really wrong, or I felt it was very wrong, that we should be made to be criminals for looking after someone that we love and care for.
Police guidelines will also be implemented to formalise a current arrangement not to charge patients who use cannabis or their carers. Meanwhile, the Victorian government has announced it will remove a legislative barrier that will make it easier to conduct medical trials, though doctors warn more research is needed.
We want to be absolutely sure about side effects, both short-term and long-term. We want to be sure that we're not going to bring on the early onset of psychosis.
Western Australia's Health Minister has also showed his support for national trials this week, an initiative the Queensland Liberal Party is lobbying their federal colleagues to consider. Manny Tsigas, SBS World News.
Fijians